Standing up from a float, what no one tells you. Standing up is the first simple way to get air when you're an adult learning how to swim. But if you feel off balance, stiff, or uncoordinated, then it is not a simple way to get air to stand up. So how do we bridge this gap? This is one of the number one questions that teachers have with working with adults is how do I teach them how to stand up from a float? I know once they figure that out, it really unlocks a lot of area because you can be in different spaces in the shallow end. But it's really hard to teach them how to stand up. Why is this? Today, I'm going to give you some different pointers and tips on how to discover standing up when you're an adult non-swimmer or you're teaching them. Great. The number one problem that I see with difficulty for standing up for the beginning adult swimmer is that they're too stiff. So just think, if you were sitting in a chair and you straightened your arms and your legs and you made them super stiff and then you said, now stand up. Or the other way, you're standing up and you say, sit down with your arms and legs locked out. It's really hard to do. This is the same in the water. The new adult swimmer, the beginning swimmer, is stiff for a reason, and we need to address that before we address the standing up. So if we're overly stiff, we have to have an easier way. This is the wall or the steps, something else. We're not ready yet to try and stand up when we have all this stiffness. The second big thing that I see with people trying to teach adults how to stand up is that they're trying to do the whole thing. And the whole thing means you're moving your arms and your legs and you're coordinating when your face comes out of the water. Too much. We need smaller steps. We are all about breaking things down into smaller steps. We need to first know what's going on with my neck. Is it okay to move my head? What's going on with my arms? Is it okay to move my arms? What's going on with my feet? Is it okay to move my ankles? How about my knees and my hips? Can I look around? Is my body at ease? Can I connect to all the different parts of my body? We want to have this discovering before we even try and stand up. Have an easier way to get air first before we use standing up. Tip number 3, start with learning how to get your legs underneath you, how to teach a student to get their legs underneath there while their hands are on a solid object. We're going from living on the land where everything is very solid and it doesn't move around like water moves around. You push on water, while there is something to push on, it doesn't feel as good as pushing on a wall that's solid. So we're used to solid things. So let the hands be on the solid object of the side or a step and pay attention to, how is it that I scoop my legs underneath me? Let me scoop those legs underneath me and get to know that with the confidence and the reassurance of the solid object of the wall or the step. Number 4, are you happy with letting your hands come away from the wall or the step, all the way back to your hips? This is something that we want to find out from our students, and you want to know in yourself if you are the student. Am I totally at ease and happy if my arms are way back here? Because in order to press on the water to stand up, I need to be okay with letting my hands come away from the wall or the step. This might be a scary thing. Maybe we're playing with one at a time before we're letting both of them come away. Really ask your students, ask yourself, am I authentically happy? Not pretending to be happy, but authentically happy with my arms coming away or going back to the step. Do I feel secure in that? And number 5, we always come back to the foundational piece of air always has to be easy. When you go to coordinate using both your arms and your legs to stand up, because it does require a coordination of arms and the legs, we have to know that air is always easy. So this means give your first attempt. Have your student make their first attempt before they need air. If you're making your attempt to stand up at the end of your air, it's too hard. That stiffness is going to come right back in because it's very threatening. You have to get it right. We need plenty of room for it to be 100% okay to get it wrong. That's how you learn things, is by getting it wrong. But we need to be in a space that is safe and is contained, and we know that it's not a problem to get it wrong. It's just a learning step to get it wrong. We can celebrate the getting it wrong because we're at ease and we're safe and we're joyful and we know we're not going to die. Have fun with these things. Play around with these things. If you want these details, if you need this extra help to teach this or to learn it, I want to talk to you. Let me know that you are ready to take it the next step. Aloha.